Is streaming dying? Remember a decade ago, we all thought the streaming would take over the movie and film industry. That streaming would become the standard form for movies and entertainment. But it seems that streaming is on a decline. So people have talked about for a while that physical media is on the decline, but now streaming's on the decline. Streaming has declined 23% in 2024 as well. So streaming has declined in 2024 by 23% in America as well. Grew tired of dedicating so much of the budget to streaming services as well. The U.S. citizens spent 42 per month on streaming for 508 for full year, according to December as well, which is surprising that it's a 23% decline, considering that all these streaming services continue to price hike those sites as well. But what's in the drop in the streaming spending? As well, experience streaming fatigue as well. Overwhelmed by the increasing number of streaming apps, the report did not show how many straightforward citizens did subscription or two based off of fatigue as well. Here. So basically, cable is up 11% from last year. Okay, nearly 55% of a cable or satellite subscription, according to reviews. Some was expect that made them dropping streaming service to offset rising TV costs as well. We don't know how well physical media fared in 2024, but they did not show that. But if streaming services are declining so much, yeah, they're saying that cable has had an increase, which has been on decline as well, kind of like with, physical media, because streaming was supposed to be the standard for the future. Streaming was the future. It was the future as well. But the current streaming has come with ad support. Streaming has hit a record high. 43% had ads in them as well here. 56% of new streaming, as well. And people are going through the cheaper option, even if they have to go through commercials as well. And also there has been a crackdown, of course, on streaming selling as well, selling subscriptions for streaming as well by Disney and Netflix, which is going to make a lot of people not want to use these services anymore as well. So, yeah, streaming is on the decline. Yeah, and it is horrible for companies like Disney. Okay, horrible for companies like Disney and all these other companies, because no one wants to have 100 streaming services. It's just the sad reality of it. Okay, not all streaming services poor. I heard that Tubi did pretty well, and YouTube did pretty well. But other than that, I think even YouTube did poorly when it comes to streaming. Yeah, YouTube is trying to make a streaming service too. This is just so many streaming services. Okay, I was talking about subscriptions to other types of streaming services like music streaming services or video game streaming services. Okay, people are sick of spending so much money on streaming services. Okay, it's just people don't. It's overwhelming. The reason why Blu-ray and DVD was so successful, you go into a store, or you can just go on Amazon now, pick a movie you want, and pay a certain amount of money to get it, and you own the movie, and you get to pick this movie you want, and you actually get to own it and keep it as well. And with streaming, you don't get to keep anything you have on streaming. It's just a fact as well. Okay, here, a fact as well that streaming, and it's not just movie streaming. Universal Music stock plummets after 20% streaming. After streaming subscription revenue disappoints. So it's not just movie streaming, it's music streaming as well. As music, it's a streaming may not be the future as it's said. Okay, I think what we all thought was streaming was this gonna be the huge future, and that everybody would be streaming in 2025. It is true to a certain extent. Most people do stream now, but I think it's become, as people are plugging out of streaming more and more and more. Okay, not just movie streaming, music streaming as well. I think streaming is definitely declining. Obviously, with cable and other forms of medium are increasing over last year. So that's about this video here. So that is the decline in streaming as well. Reviews from the average American. I think with the music industry, it's pretty bad because there isn't a lot of hit songs anymore as it used to be. But yep, That's what this video here, and goodbye.